Alrighty folks, welcome back. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself. We're going to take a look at some Tarmac Works Porsches tonight. So these have released pretty recently. They're both the same casting. This is the Porsche 911 GT3 996. And I do have a couple previous versions. I got this one, which was a members only model. I thought it was really cool. It was the Cup version in this. This was like the presentation livery for it, I believe. But it was very cool. I got that. It even had pretty nice Pirelli tire printing on it. So I did get that one. I got the first release of the gray one too, but I have no idea where it is. I just looked through all my Tarmac Works Global 64s and I cannot find that one. So yeah, I didn't get rid of it. I know I didn't get rid of it. So I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss for that one. I'm going to have to take a deep dive at some point. But anyways, the red and the blue one, I recall liking this casting quite a bit. It was not bad. There was a couple areas that I wish were better, of course. That's usually pretty common with Tarmac Works stuff. But overall, I didn't think they were too bad. And this is a casting we haven't really gotten from anyone else. Although, I am fairly confident that Mini GT will make this car someday, and I think AR Box is also going to be making a lot of Porsches too. Well, not I think, they are making a lot of Porsches. I don't think we've seen these yet, but they're going to be doing a bunch of them. But anyways, box art on Tarmac Works stuff is always nice. I just hate how they lie about their products, because you have the render on the front, which I get, it's not a render of the actual model, but it's a render, and it's like you can see like nice brake details, the wheels are super accurate, but then the real model is not like that. So I wish they would be a little bit more true to their actual product on the front of the boxes, but that's just kind of a nitpick, I guess. Yeah, just standard Global 64 boxes. Here's all the information on the bottom. These are licensed by Porsche, and they call the color for this one light blue. So I guess we'll go ahead and start with this one. And here it is. This looks like I don't know if this is the correct paint code from Porsche for this era, but this looks like that like quick blah color. Just that really nice classic Porsche light blue. So here it is. One of my main complaints, as I said, is that the bases have the bases are plastic. They are not metal, which makes these models feel very light. And a lot of times when you have a model that feels really light, it can also at the same time feel very cheap. So it does kind of have that very light feel to it. But other than that, everything's looking pretty good on it. The headlights look great, in my opinion. Got really nice silver housings. The white going around the top of the actual lens. I'm assuming that's like a daytime running light. Maybe not. And then the little orange at the bottom for the turn signals. Whole headlight housing actually looks pretty good. Porsche badge on the hood right there also looks nice. You've got a license plate, so I'm assuming this is based off of a real spec. Very, very cool. There's the license plate on the rear. Dual exhausts with some silver detailing on the bottom. Overall looks pretty good. I like the wing as well with the Porsche written on top. Pretty good. Defroster lines, not too bad. I see a little bit of a Porsche lettering on the bottom of the window right there as well. Taillights look good. You've got some nice acrylic red, a little bit of orange in there. And then it looks like the whole base of it is done in silver. So really nice taillights, GT3 badging on the back. And then the wheels are kind of another area where I do have a little bit of a complaint, because these are supposed to be BBS LMs. At least I believe that's what they advertise on the box. And they don't, I understand it's really hard for a lot of companies to do lace wheels at this scale, but I've been starting to see some companies do them really nicely. In fact, Tarmac Works has done some really nice BBS basket weaves before. So I don't know, these wheels just don't really do it for me. Like, they're fine. I feel like they could definitely be better. Mini GT's done better lace wheels. Some other brands have as well. So wheels and the plastic base are kind of the biggest weak points about these, but these should roll pretty well. Yeah, do roll pretty well. Usually Global 64s do. It's the hobby 64s that usually aren't great. But yeah, aside from that, everything looks pretty nice on it. I do see some blue roll cage on the interior of the car. Just a very nice paint as well. Nice glossy light blue color. Overall, it's pretty good. And this is kind of a spec of Porsche, again, that we haven't really seen too much from anyone. We'll go ahead and look at the red one now. So again, it looks like this one will have the bronze colored wheels. There's all the information there. But yeah, the first release of it, the gray one that I have, had a different set of wheels. They were not like Euroweave style. They're more of just like a standard Porsche wheel, which I actually thought they looked pretty good. But anyways, here are the bronze ones with the red paint. Red paint looks really good. Again, it's got a actual specific license plate on it. Headlights look pretty good. But yeah, the wheels on this one, same wheel. I do think they look a little bit better in bronze, if I'm being honest. Well, maybe not. Maybe they look about the same. But I do like the bronze color. So obviously the spokes and the whole face of it. And then you have the silver lip. It's not polished or anything, but I do think these ones look pretty nice. Again, just not super accurate to what's advertised, of course, because it's scaled down and it's hard to do. But yeah. But aside from that, I think everything looks pretty good. Taillights look good again. Got the orange in there and a little bit of white for the reverse lights. Looks pretty good. The wing is nice. Yeah. Don't really have any major complaints aside from that, but they're pretty nice. I really don't have a whole lot to say about them. It's a very cool car, both in 1/64 scale and in real life. I still think that this one right here is my favorite, which, I mean, it's a members only model, so it's not really that easy to get a hold of, but I thought the livery on this one was really cool, along with the tire printing. I really liked this style of wing. I thought this one was really, really nice. But the stock versions are pretty nice as well. Just, I don't know, the wheels are just slightly funky, I guess. But I'll put up on screen how much I paid for both of these. These are Global 64s, so they're around that like $12 price point. I don't remember the exact amount I paid for both of them. It was probably around there. But I feel like for the price, they're fine. It definitely could be better. Like if Mini GT ever does this casting, I'll probably not keep these Tarmac works, but we'll see what happens. And then I will also try to put some photos up on screen of at least a color of this car with these BBS LM wheels. I don't know if I'll be able to find these exact specs. Sometimes it is a little bit difficult, but there's the blue one. I'll try to find a red one as well. Overall, not too bad. Not too shabby at all. I'm pretty satisfied with them. So yeah, there they are. Not bad. Could be a little bit better, but I think for the price they are acceptable from Tarmac Works. So you guys will also have to let me know what you think down below. I know there's been a couple of you that have been looking forward to seeing these. I apologize that it took so long, but anyways, yeah. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.